Hey everybody, I'm back with another exclusive. This is a new set of fireworks from Vivid Pyrotechnics, new for 2024, called Anti-Venom and Venom. It's actually two cakes. They're available separately or as a pack. Let's open this up and see. So there's one with a number 1 and one with a number 2. Let's get number 1 out first, if we can. Oh, there we go. So number 1 is Anti-Venom. Let's put that there. And number 2 is Venom. They are both 100 shots. They're both 20mm tubes. They each last 2 minutes, and they each contain 499 grams of net explosive content. So quite long-lasting fireworks these. The Anti-Venom is a low noise firework, and Venom is just a standard firework with noise. So let's have a look at the labelling on these. Anti-Venom, they're both category F2 as well. Interestingly, the safety label here says 480 grams of net explosive content, whereas the label on the side there says 499. If in doubt, we've seen this before on other fireworks, if in doubt, always go off the number on the safety information here, because that should be the accurate count. On the Venom one, let's have a little look on the label on that. That's also 480 grams according to this label, 20mm tubes, 100 shots, category F2. So two 2-minute fireworks available as a set or available individually, a low noise one, Anti-Venom, and a standard one, Venom. Let's fire them and see what they're like. So what did I think of Anti-Venom and Venom, new for 2024 from Vivid Pyrotechnics? I quite like these. Vivid have packed a lot into the 100 shots in each of these cakes. Out of the two, the low noise Anti-Venom cake I think had the edge for me. The Comet shots reached a good height. They were vivid and bright. Well, that rhymes. Even the gold ones had good intensity. The low noise effects also included fish or bees, followed by some more comets with nice thick tails, interspersed with glittering silver strobe bursts, and the pace also picked up in this section as well, which further added interest to this firework. Next up was some subtle crackling comets in red and then green, and then some lovely deep gold breaks, followed by a final bank of rapidly fired comets, culminating in a final 2 shots of red and green falling leaves. So a nice mixture of low noise effects with changes in pace there too. My 2 minor criticisms of Anti-Venom are that it would have been nice to see a little more variety in colour. The crackling comet section, for example, was 30 seconds of just red comets followed by green comets. Yes, there's some really nice gold in Anti-Venom and a tiny little bit of blue in the fish and bees, but overall the colour palette was a little limited. My other tiny criticism is its straight firing. Now, comet effects especially look far more impressive if they're fired at angles, in V's or W's or fan shapes. That said, it didn't spoil my enjoyment of this firework, and whilst I was watching it, I was actually thinking how great it would be to use a number of these Anti-Venom cakes simultaneously across the width of a display to achieve different firing patterns. So let's now turn to Venom. Venom started off with some green breaks with really nice gold glitter. The contrast between the 2 colours worked well. That gold then morphed into red glitter. This led into a section of red breaks with crackle, pink breaks with crackle, then some nice red tipped gold brocades, then green glitter tipped brocades, then some slightly more powerful red strobe shots. Next was the return of the crackle, with first red and then pink tipped breaks, and then a final volley of crackle shots with pink tipped silver brocade bursts. Similar to Anti-Venom, this is a straight firing cake and the colour palette was a little limited, but I do think there was a little more variety in the effects in Anti-Venom than there was in Venom. Duration wise, both cakes are supposed to last 120 seconds or 2 minutes. For me, Anti-Venom lasted 1 minute 35 and Venom lasted 1 minute 45. So close-ish to 2 minutes, but neither quite hit that 2 minute mark. So let's look at the price. The RRP, recommended retail price, for Venom and Anti-Venom are $69.99 each. You can typically pick up either one of these cakes from retailers for around about £50 to £60. That's not a bad price for a firework that's going to last over 1.5 minutes. And the fact that they're both category F2 as well makes these suitable for use in a whole variety of displays, even the smaller displays. As such, I think Anti-Venom and Venom are going to prove quite popular. Out of the 2, Anti-Venom definitely wins for me, but which do you prefer? Why not let me know in the comments? Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, why not consider subscribing to my channel for more great firework reviews?